Ciao. Welcome to Thomas and Claire's Italian Adventure Park. I can't remember.
6, 7.
I think it might be 6.
I think it's 6.
So we're going to cover the last 2 days because once again we failed to make a video.
Which would be Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
No.
No.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Wednesday and Thursday. Today is Friday morning.
Today is Friday morning.
So Wednesday we were still in Florence. So we got up and
hit the bakery right on the corner.
Right.
It was okay.
And then we had to get our rental car, which Thomas handled very well. I don't know if you want to talk about that at all.
I had to walk down there. I forgot my passport. I had to walk back. I had to walk back down there, sign the paperwork, went and got the car. It's a smart car. It's a diesel hybrid smart car.
It's pretty cute.
It's tiny.
I know. I don't even understand because I swear we didn't even get the smallest size car. But I don't
know
understand how
what
there
they
could
would
be
have given
anything
you
smaller than
smaller
that.
than it.
But everything fit. So
in
fine.
Florence, there's these residential zones where no cars are allowed
It's not
unless
just Florence. It's like all over Italy.
whatever, where you have a permit. And so apparently they have cameras that will just tag your plate and send you a bill if you drive into them. So I was really worried I was going to accidentally drive into one of those, but I didn't. And I parked at the train station parking garage. And then I came back and got Claire, and we put all our bags into the car. And then because we already parked, I was like, well, we can go do stuff in Florence if we want, because we don't have to worry about the bags or our last place or anything.
Yeah, so we went and we got another one of those delicious sandwiches that we had the day before, and it was just as good. And then we got another gelato that was good, and we kind of wandered around, and I was kind of trying to decide if I wanted to buy something. Didn't end up buying anything.
We went to the leather store that's like the leather academy place that's in this basilica, and it's really pretty, and they have really nice things.
It's like the highest quality leather in Florence, but it's like clearly I can't afford anything, so
it's pretty expensive.
And it's like I don't want to spend like $200 on like a crappy bag I don't even really like. So anyway, I didn't get anything. So then we made it back to the car and we took off for Cinque Terre, which is where we had been now for the last 48 hours or so. And it was about a 2.5 hour drive, I think.
You get on a freeway and that moves along just fine, but then when you get close to here, you get off and you're up in the mountains, and you kind of drive around and you start coming down into one of these valleys towards the coast, and then basically when you get to the bottom, you turn around and go right back up on the other side and then come back down the next one, because that's the town you're actually going to. So it took like half an hour at least from the freeway until we got here, which is fine, but it was like super narrow, curvy, like up, down, up, down, up, down, in second gear the whole time.
But the place we're staying at is lovely. It's in the northernmost of the 5 towns of the Cinque Terre, which is right on the coast. We have a lovely 1-bedroom with this gorgeous terrace that we're sitting on. So let's see. The night we got in, we just ate dinner here in this town.
Old town and new town, so we had to like walk like to the other end of this town, which is all along the beach. It's like a promenade. I know it's like 5 minutes, but it was nice because you got to like walk, see this whole town. And
yeah, we're staying in Monterosso, which is sort of the only one of the towns that has a beach. So I guess
it's the beach town.
I don't know if you'd really even. It's not really much of a beach, but
compared to the other ones, it is.
Anyway, we had a really nice meal of anchovies and fish and gnocchi with crab.
And this cake that Claire really liked.
I like dessert. Anyway, so the next morning we got up and we wanted to go see all the 5 towns, and we were planning on doing some hiking, which we didn't actually end up doing because you can hike between all 5 towns, so there's like 4 legs, but the 2 like easier legs were closed due to landslides. So we were gonna do like this one other leg, but it was gonna take like 2 hours, and by the time it rolled around, we were like so tired.
Yeah,
so
we didn't get there until like 5 o'clock.
We didn't end up doing any hiking. Well, I feel like we hiked the whole day because these are all on like they're all built into like the hillside. So
so what we did was we caught the train, went to the farthest south town, like did a little walk around that town, then caught the train, went one town north, walked around that town, one train north, walked around that town.
Okay, so you just kind of worked your way backwards. And each town, I mean, they're similar, but they're also different. Like they kind of all have their own personality, and they're really small. I mean,
They're tiny,
like
a couple hundred people.
right. So they're little, but they're beautiful. They're like perched right on the edge of the Mediterranean, and they're all these like pastel colored homes. And yeah, we made a point to eat something in every place.
That was nice.
So I don't know what we had. So we had like some, like
We had focaccia.
yeah, Thomas is like in love with it, which is like
It's
one of
so
their
good
regional
here.
specialties. And it is.
It's essentially like you get like a square of focaccia with something on it, so it's
It's like pizza, but it's
kind of
focaccia.
but
It's their own version.
and we had a seafood cone, which is like a paper cone like you would get if you had like palm frites sometimes, but it has like fried seafood in it. So we had like calamari and anchovies and some other stuff. That was really good. We had cappuccino. What else did we get?
Oh, we had that sandwich that was also
We
like
had a
focaccia.
sandwich.
Yeah, we had a lot of really good food, and we just worked our way through each town and walked, and you can get some, you know, if you go up, you can get some really beautiful views of the other towns of the Mediterranean. It was really nice, and then we ended up in the town before ours, I guess, at dinner time. So we stayed there and had a really
Actually, we
nice
stayed
dinner.
there quite a while. We weren't gonna stop. We were gonna come home and then go back, but we stopped and we had a glass of wine and then saw the town and kind of hung out for a while and then had dinner. And then we had to wait for the last train, so we kind of wandered around again a little bit and then caught the
Yeah.
second last train home.
Trains are kind of erratic and don't seem to run on time very well, so kind of just have to wait, I guess. Yeah, so it was really nice, and then we got home kind of late, and we were both wiped, even though we hadn't officially hiked. But one of the towns is like not actually on the water; it's like up on the hill, and you have to take it's like 400 steps, like straight up to get to this thing. And I was dying. I thought I was gonna die. Got up there, it was so hot. Well, it poured in the morning.
Yeah, when we woke up, it was pouring rain.
It was like dumping, and we were like, "Crap! Like we don't have any rain gear. Like how are we gonna hike if it's like all muddy? This isn't gonna work." And so,
by the time Claire had showered, it stopped.
right, but so I wore too many clothes for the day. I feel like that's what
Yeah,
I
we
wore
were
a
worried.
t-shirt.
We were
I should have
worried
worn
it was gonna be
cold.
like cold. Like I was like, oh, should I take my sweatshirt? And it was not cold.
No, the answer is no.
By the end of the day,
Turned
it
out
was
to be a beautiful
super
day.
sunny and like 85 degrees.
No, it wasn't that hot. I think the highest was like 82. But
well, oh my god, I was 3 degrees off. And so now we're packing up and we're gonna go.
yeah, so it's Friday morning. We're gonna check out of here in like half an hour, so we're gonna run and get some food, and then we are going to hopefully. So we're driving back to Tuscany, and hopefully we're gonna swing through Pisa so we can see the Leaning Tower to say we did it,
And go.
and then go to our agriturismo in Tuscany. See how that goes. It looks like anyway too.
More bugs
There's
here.
no bugs.
So we got a couple more fights.
The bed here was really comfortable, which was really nice.
This was probably the nicest place.
You say that about all of them.
Well, they're getting better. We'll have to live up
They're
to
just
their
different. Like
Tuscany.
the one, like this is small. Like it's just a bedroom with a bathroom, and then but it has this huge terrace. So
Well, the bed was comfortable.
the bed was comfortable.
And the shower drains.
It's our dream. That's true.
So,
But we had the air conditioning noise problem. Did you fix that?
yeah, it's fine.
Anyway, this was a shorter video.
Well, let's end it.
Okay.
Till next time.
Bye.